take two on this because I got a phone call. Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, or never see this. Siegfried Alexander Faust, Lift, come back to you with some more Warhammer 40k. This is part 3 of the points update recently, and so it's going to be Chaos for the Dark Gods, Chaos Specimens. And so, I understand that Emperor's Children are showing up soon, but not here yet. So I will update this to reflect them when they get here, but they're not here yet, so I'm not updating it yet. Let's go. So, I must admit a fault. This is a Land Raider. It holds 12. Chosen are 10. Abaddon is 2, because he is a Terminator. He's wearing Terminator armor, and I fucked up. So, I forgot that, and I had a Dark Apostle. Even if I didn't forget that, Dark Apostle has 3 models, technically. So, it still wouldn't fit. So, you'll see from the old video, not this updated mod now, but the old video, my shame of me saying, hey, do this. That didn't work. That's the only thing I caught that I really fucked up on. And I feel bad about that. Nevertheless, Cypher, because I had 90 points to burn, and he's going to hold the back line and be annoying. So my opponent's going to really have to try to get him. Otherwise, I have that for the rest of the game. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You'll notice 2 giant corn Lords of Skulls. These things are good, okay? T13, 3-up save, 24 wounds. They're good. Decent range, good melee. Like, you don't even have to play them as the backfield. You can move these bastards up. As long as your opponent isn't being cringe. Well, the terrain always has to be like this exact way, and it's not infantry focused. It's not infantry heavy bias. Yeah. And so as long as you're not playing one of those people, beware those heavy try-hard people. Because otherwise you can't... Oh, I guess I just can't play the game. GG. Walk away. I'm sorry if that sounds effed up, but I'm tired. I'm so sick of tired of those people in the community. Yeah, they're just really good. So you're gonna see them again in a second in a much more funnier format. But you have the 2 Warpsmiths as well with them boosting their to hit, so their range is actually gonna be better. It's gonna be on 2-ups. It's be very nice, and their melee as well. Moving on. World Eaters. You'll notice the Predator Annihilator as well. This list is pretty range heavy. I have decreased the range heaviness into having 2 Demon Princes as well with wings, each with their own little enhancement upgrades. I think this one has Favorite of Corn, and this one has the Berserker Glaive. I felt like overall this list needed a bit more objective staying power. Originally I had some more range in here, which worked fine, which is very heretical, which is a fun way to say it, for World Eaters. I want some Jackals to grab an objective, because it just didn't have much objective grabbing power, and if your opponent had a lot of anti-tank, then they could technically ignore the Corn Lords of Skulls, and they're still going to have issues, because you're going to just lose you won't be able to hold enough objectives. So this gives you a bit more killing power. You can do some rapid ingress shenanigans. If you know you go second, then you can have at least one of these, regardless, one of these dudes in deep, and then you can have the other one on the board for Favorite of Corn or not, etc. Death Guard. For some reason, they decided to discount Death Shroud. Okay. I've moved some enhancements around, I think, possibly, and I got a Mephitic Blight Hauler. That's the only change. Look how cool Morty is. I love his model. K-Suns. I've lost my 3 Goat Enlightens, and that was it. I was able to afford the rest by ditching those guys. Rainbow Red Giant Man. He has 2 eyes here. That's not accurate. Yeah. You could build a different list with some more rubrics, or take out the Scarab Cults. I like the Terminators, personally. Chaos Knights. Brain farting. Got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, took out the Carnivores, so we got 6 Huntsmen now, which I love overall. Way better than the what is it? The Warglaives for the Imperial, their counterparts. These are superior. And the Brigands, just to get a bonus also from be near the Desecrator along with these guys if they're nearby. If not, that's fine. And the Rampager just to be a cheaper menace to go through walls and just run at the enemy through a building. Spend some CP, have just advance and charge right through a freaking building at them. Spook them. And the Demons. So Demons got some point decreases, and I did some funny stuff. So I still have the 3 Huntsmen. I have Lord of Change, Shalaxi Hellbane, and Bellicor. And also, I forgot to mention, but yeah, I thought about doing Angron. Unfortunately, I decided it's better because he costs so much. Just to have these 2 Demon Princes instead. If you want to run Angron, but you're gonna have to ditch the Predator Annihilator, both Demon Princes, and the Jackals, I think, to get Angron. You could ditch one of the Lord of Skulls as well, or both of them, and do some other combinations. Have fun with it. This is just a combination I think worked best for me, and if Angron brought a bit more survivability to the table, then I'd run him. You could also run a lot more Corn Berserkers. They don't do enough for me right now for survivability to actually get where they need to go. So Demons, you'll notice there's no Great Unclean one here, or Great Bloodthirster. The Demon Prince with Wings has Argoth, King of Blades, the Bloodthirster upgrade you normally give. And this Demon Prince of Chaos has the Endless Gift. Excuse me. The thing is that the Great Unclean one is like T12, I think. T12 with like 6 more wounds or something. However, this guy has Unholy Vigor. This lets him, for 1 round, have a 3-up invul. So, your opponent might have a bunch of las cannons, which are strength 12. I don't know. Hammerhead shots and other things. There's not much that's... What would you need for T11? Strength 22, which I guess would be strength 24 weapons. Nothing that's even ringing a bell. I know there's some strength 20 weapons, but that's still going to be on 5-ups either way. So, not the biggest diff, except it's a big points diff, and he gives, if memory serves, stealth as well nearby. Yep, Prince of Darkness aura, so he gives everyone stealth nearby, which is magnificent, which the others can definitely benefit from, so you give all these guys -1 to be hit as well. And some Plague Bearers just to get some OBSEC on an objective and move it up the board. If you have any complaints, questions, compliments, constructive criticism, share down below. Like, share, and subscribe. All that fun jazz. And look forward to part 4, which is going to be the Xenos update. And eventually I will do small update for Emperor's Children when they show up. Thank you, and game on, gamers. Bye.